It's Monday Night Football, Week 17. Time for payback in Tampa Bay. They beat us at home, Week 1, the NFL season opener on Thursday Night Football. Goddamn Baker Mayfield. They still have a shot, man. We at clinching the division. But it's looking like they'd have to win 2 games and we'd have to lose both games. So if we just win 1 game, we clinch not only the division, but home field advantage. Hopefully we could do it today, because the second seed is 2 games behind us. All we need is 1 win. They have some injuries though. Godwin, Wirfs, Winfield, Princely's brother. Alright, we know their coach. We know their... Let's just take a look at their depth chart. Baker backed up by Davis Mills, Bucky Irving, Tony Pollard, Buka, Thornton. Like, they don't have... Like, this guy's good, though. Isaiah Horton, this guy's good. Looks like they picked up Stribling out of free agency, who did not work out with the 49ers. So I'm thinking Buka and Horton are going to be the tough guys to be like. There's something about Baker, man, where he's accurate, he makes decisions quickly, his receivers are open. So I may have to do some coaching adjustments in this game. Alright, they got Carter Smith at left. Not a bad fucking backup to Wirfs, man, if you look at that. Holy shoot. Here's your weakness right here. Roger Carrion. They have good pass rushers. They got Vita Vea. Kenneth Grant's actually pretty damn good. Good corners. I think McCollum got a pick on us last time. Great free safety. Young kid. Keontae Scott out of Miami. They would have had fucking Winfield too if he wasn't injured. So I'm thinking we're not going to go past playbook. We'll do... Oh, you know what we need? Hold on. It says heavy rain. There we go. I want all white. Black helmets. Alright, we're just going to go with the standard custom Panthers playbook. Implement both the pass and the run. Have options either way. Hopefully we can pull it off.
Are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead, with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On one sideline, there's the veteran head coach, Mike Tomlin. Got his first NFL opportunity, leading the defensive backs in Tampa Bay, of course, under head coach Tony Dungy. He's signed one of the hottest teams in the league over the last few months. They've won 9 of their last 10. On the opposite sideline,
I don't want to win a division, man. by
These
getting
guys with the
swept
crowd
by the
at their
Bucks.
backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins.
Let's see. Oh, I really hate these
Scott,
fucking
Brock
games,
Hayward with you
man.
up in the booth. Kicker Cam Little down on the field, looks ready to get things started. And off we go as the rain continues in Tampa. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They're brought out by a former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Injuries like these haven't stopped them from locking up a playoff spot, Brock. They've been able to fight through them to remain one of the best teams in the entire conference.
And I love that word, fight. It's definitely the key one here. There's been tremendous fight, grit, toughness, up and down this roster to keep their level of play despite all these injuries. And they've gotten some tremendous fight out of the players who've stepped into those shoes and taken advantage of the opportunities.
I just have a weird feeling Baker's going to scrabble for first down.
Just got it away before the hit,
but
it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
So here come the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
Sellers really look good passing
Kate,
the
I know
ball.
you get tired of hearing me say there's no substitute for experience, but it is totally true. Taking the reins of an NFL team is a young quarterback. You want the game to slow down, and the only way it slows down is to get more and more of these.
Oh, he's gone.
Right sideline. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown.
Well, that was quite a way to begin this game, Kate, offensively. And quite a worrying way for those 11 guys defensively. We know that stopping the run's a core component of all of these defensive game plans, and they just put that plan through the shredder.
Cam Little to try the extra points. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He fields it from the 8. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting 2nd right now across the league in rushing yards. Drive begins with a run by Irving. He loses the football.
Oh, I think he was down. I think he was down.
They had a nice chunk after that recovery, and they're going to take over inside the red zone.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you. Right? It's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. Well, they get the ball back with a little extra bonus on that return as well.
He's not down. He got fucked up. Well, shoot.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Complete. It's Trevor Etienne. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He brings it in. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Third down run with Brooks.
In.
They take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers pull out in front further, 13-zip. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown.
Kate, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting a tone and a mindset, and this defense, they better regroup.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Panthers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Wilson with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Todd Bowles sending his Bucks out for another drive. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half,
I'm going to make adjustments
we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he manages to find a little action on that Soaks field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
God, there's nothing here that fucking follow the quarterback runs.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They'll send him over right. Baker now from the gun. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing, Baker. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He was defended by Trayvon Merrick.
Throwing again is Baker. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference.
Okay, I see that one. I'll give you that one.
So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Running it after the penalty. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
Here he goes, 3rd and long.
Damn it.
That's the first
Wide
down, and he's still
fucking open,
going.
man.
By a man, he's in the clear. Keeps himself upright. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers lower the deficit to a single possession.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Buccaneers 7.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland
I
with
want to
the
see what
honors.
happened there.
On the return, here comes Xavier Leggett. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of... that he was hoping to have here. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down. We've set it downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the
Here's ETN on 1st down. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Handoff here for Brooks. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
The Panthers 1st down. A gain of 12. And the Panther 1st down.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped
Damn it,
by the
Icky,
first
how the
guy
fuck
he met. No gain on that 1st down
Not
run.
handled.
Well, nothing doing
The
on the last
linebacker.
run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Bucs 42-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Found and incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Mayfield. This is hauled in by Ott on the right side. And he's going to be hit, set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
This is Irving on 2nd. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll empty the backfield. Motion him right. To the air on 3rd and long. Tries one back across his body, and it's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
The Panthers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he's been more than just his passing touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing scores late in the campaign. From the gun, ETN gets it. He got free up the middle. It's a breakaway.
He's not going to get it.
And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 40. That's good for the Panthers. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Brooks can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the
Back
3
now,
yard
pressure
line.
coming. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. But they just can't finish the play.
Dude, we are not good here.
From the gun on 3rd down.
The best shot is if he runs it in. There
And
you
he
go.
scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can stand to play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
On his little for the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Panthers double their lead to 14.
Buccaneers 7.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Tampa Bay ready to head out to the field. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
That should have been
Just
picked,
2 to go.
man.
It's a gain of 12. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Irving trying to run for the first. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. Begins his return at the 16. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And we'll see, Brock, if they go back to that ground game this drive after how well they ran it their last time out.
I'm going to probably say yes on that one, Kate. This is a team with a known identity across the league. They're going to hang their hat on running the football effectively. I think they'll get right back to work.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
So we've reached the end of one on the first day of the new year. 21-7 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They have second down behind the sticks. They're going to try and throw it here. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Running right side by McMillan. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Panthers first down. A gain of 12. And a Panther first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
On the give, it's Brooks. And he gets him around 6 there. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
Running
4.
once more with Brooks. Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1.
Shot the tackle. A 2-yard gain on the play.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Flushed
Nice
out of the
fucking
pocket.
call.
He's going for it himself.
Nice
And
fucking
they get
call.
there to take him down right around the 41. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
17 yards. That's another Panthers first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Carolina.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Number 83.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
At the 18-yard line. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Panthers first down.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
A gain of 4.
Quarterback draw.
And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. And that one's incomplete for now. He brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Don't want to give them another shot at 3rd
Hopefully he
down, so
doesn't
they'll bring up 4th while they
fuck us
can
on
and
the
decline the
field goal.
flag.
That penalty is declined.
Okay.
Cam
I don't know
Little
why you
now
would
to
take
attempt
it,
this
man.
field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash.
6-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Wilson with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Putting a receiver in motion. The give to Irving to start this drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Mayfield now from the gun. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
3rd and long, Mayfield. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. First down, play action. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's good. Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Back to throw now. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'm pretty sure you had another guy with me.
Jacob Parrish on the coverage.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Panthers.
On the carry, this is Brooks. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. Wow, he's about as close to the first as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's 3rd down.
Tranquil.
Yeah, he was there. Oh, shit.
They'll try and pick this up on the
I thought they were
ground.
going to
And he won't get
quarterback
past the
sneak it
line
either way.
run.
We
They
didn't get
needed
it.
one, but they're going to lose one on that play.
Go for
It's
it,
4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after
think it
getting
should be a pass.
stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Oh, fuck.
No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. First down, here's Baker. Dialing up a receiver screen. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Man in motion here. From the gun, Mayfield. Brings in the lob pass. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. And dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 10 yards. Complete to Emeka.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch. 2nd and 3 now.
Out of bounds across midfield at the 48.
Baker throwing again.
The rookie.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So a difficult 3rd down coming up on the other side, Brock, of this 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. Third down. Here's Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. The Carolina offense headed out now. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
One of the big lessons you learn transitioning from college to the NFL is you can't get it all back at once, offensively or defensively. But this is the right way to go about it now defensively. You got to get a sack. You got to get something going to stem this momentum, and that might just be the sack they needed.
3rd down. Bucks it in the dime set defensively. They'll throw. 3rd and long. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. He was looking Xavier Legette's way there. And that brings up 4th and long. Carolina in punt formation. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Bucs offense taking over late in the half. And we're down inside a minute to play here in the 2nd quarter, but that is enough time to get a drive together. 1st and 10 from the 32. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Baker now from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 6. And a 1st.
Here's Baker. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
He was defended by Trayvon Merrick.
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Hits his running back. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
Bucky Irving. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Mayfield throwing on 4th. That one is caught. Horton has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Once
42.
more, it's Mayfield. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense to the line fast.
Oh, you done fucked up. Now you need to fucking throw it up.
At the 50-yard line.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. Lofts it deep right side. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down. The kick by Ryland is good. And the gap closes to 14 points. So a two-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. We are back, and our blankets of rain have not let up. We've got a drenched field out there. Going to be an interesting second half here. We'll begin his return from the 11. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Gets everything he has under this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now a give to Brooks. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third
and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That's taken at the 15. Escapes a defender. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They kick the running back in motion. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing again is Baker. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
covered by J.C. Horn.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Past the line. He's going to run for it. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bucs have the first.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On the give, this is Irving. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Baker to throw. That's complete to Wilson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Mayfield now from the gun. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
And it can't hurt you with a return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. On second down, it's Brooks. Now, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Third down from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
How do you fucking drop
You know,
that?
Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Irving gets it on the draw. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
It's a gain of 5.
This is Irving on second. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 3.
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. It's complete. This is Nguka. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
12 yards. That's good for a first down.
First carry here for Tony Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the Panthers' 42-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
To number 81.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Baker now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
At the 23-yard line.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Irving trying to run for the first. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Here we go. It's Mayfield.
No.
Making the call himself.
They got
and
it.
the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
Nice.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
The Panthers set to take the field. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 20.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the give, it's Brooks. And this hasn't been a common sign out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
It's going to be open.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Oh.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Takes it in at the 26. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Rally continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
They send a receiver in motion right. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Panthers bringing out a 5th defensive back on 3rd. Motioning the tight end now. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to run for it.
Oh, come on. Not good.
And he's going to be brought down here at the 42.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. So that brings us to the end of 3 on New Year's Day. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. First down from the 42. Baker now from the gun.
There you
And
go.
there's a man there. It's intercepted.
Get that back.
And the Panthers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Carolina about set to go once again offensively. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. First down from the 42. Brooks on the counter. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run.
All of a sudden we can't.
Well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. He'll throw.
Oh.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Drew Tranquil with the pick. And the Buccaneers have some new life in the 4th.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Todd Bowles sending his Bucs out for another drive. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 3rd and short, Mayfield. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. And 4th and 4 coming up. Desperation time here. He's got it inside the 25. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Complete to Emeka Egbuka. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Right back to Pollard. Again, his number is called, and the defense read it once more, shutting him down. That brings up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Watch that quarterback run, man.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down.
Oh, he's fucked.
Now
Oh, he's
hit.
fucked.
Mayfield
Now he's
loses
really
the ball.
He's gone.
Panthers pick this one up. The
He's
50.
gone.
The 30. The 10. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Panthers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Kate, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have 2 hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. And this defense, well, they took advantage.
This one is up and good. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Starting at the 10. Pollard's hit, that football's up for grabs.
Oh, shit.
And they steal it back on the return. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Panthers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy.
Yep.
A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will up with the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers continue piling onto this lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Throwing, Baker. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
3rd down and 15.
3rd and long for him here. Now a hit, Mayfield loses the ball. Picked up by the Panthers. They're able to take this fumble back inside the red zone.
Yeah, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better,
dude,
that defense is off the field completely.
Fucking creating fumbles left and right.
The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And I'm having a little deja vu here, partner. We have seen this before. The offense headed out with a lead in this 2nd half. Thanks.
Was that a sack fumble? I think it was.
Part to the turnovers generated by their defense. Season after season, go ahead and look at the end of the year. The teams with the best turnover margin are typically the best teams in the league, and this team's making them pay yet again.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. They're throwing it. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. They'll throw 3rd and long. This one's caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Goal to go, they're passing. Makes the catch. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Bucs 3-yard line.
2nd and goal, they're going to throw. They'll set up the screen. Brooks. 3rd and goal now as they try to pile on further.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
They're going to run with Etienne. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Little knocks it through. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Wilson with the return here. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
1st down, here's Baker. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. On 2nd and 10, Mayfield again. Has him on a quick hitter. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Junior. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. Horton down the field, and he's got it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. From the gun, Mayfield. This is hauled in by Allen on the right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long, Mayfield. Completed to his running back. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
That's good for a Panthers.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Jacob Parrish on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Panthers moments away from celebrating their 14th win this season. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Again, it's Brooks. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Here's ETN on 1st down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
C.J. Gardner-Johnson on the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They go right back to ETN. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
Division champs, baby.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
Home field advantage.
3rd down.
So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Hewart, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.
Okay, so he's got 85 deep accuracy, 94 medium. Home field advantage. Damn, 3 sacks, 2 forced fumbles. What a rookie, man. Well, looks like we're not going to get the league leader in rushing yards, passing touchdowns. That's cool. Whatever.